Hey guys, me Tomi, and welcome back to Life with Tomi. So y'all, as you guys know, I just finished 8th grade, so today's video will be an 8th grade advice video. So I'm basically just going to be giving you upcoming 8th graders some advice for this new school year, and yeah, so let's get into this video. Okay y'all, so I have 3 categories I'm going to split this up into. I have personal, academic, and social. So first we're going to start with academics. So first, the number one thing you want to do in class is to pay attention, like actually pay attention, because the work starts getting hard this year since you're about to go into high school. So you really want to pay attention in class to make sure you actually understand what you're learning. The next thing is to stay organized. So keep your backpack organized, use folders and stuff to make sure that you can keep all your papers and stuff in the same place, and so you don't lose them basically, because you're going to need them for class, and if you don't have them. Okay, next is to turn in your work on time. So in my school, I don't know how other people's school does it, but in my school, if you didn't turn in your work on time, they will take points off, and that basically affects you from getting 100. So make sure you turn in your work on time. Don't procrastinate doing your work. Do it on time so you can turn it in on time too. Next is to turn in your missing assignments. Guys, I know, once your assignment is missing, you're probably oh, I'm not going to turn it in no more. No, you still have to turn it in. And if you turn it in, you could probably still find a way to get your grade up if you just talk to your teacher and stuff. Okay, next thing I really want to say is don't be afraid to email your teachers. I emailed so many teachers this year because I don't know why, they just be forgetting to put in grades and stuff. I know, when I had some missing assignments, there's this one teacher that I would keep reminding her to put in my grade because I turned it in, but I didn't turn it in the day of. So, it was still saying missing in my grade book thing, but I turned it in the day after probably. But I had to email her, and even after I emailed her, she still, forgot about it till 2 weeks. So, yeah, just keep emailing them. They'll get it right eventually, but if you don't tell them, who's gonna tell them? You have to tell them. But yeah. Also, this is because they have a lot of students on their roster, so they're probably not gonna remember one student out of 100. So you just gotta take the step and email them, and don't be scared. Okay, next is to focus on your grades. For real, this is your last year in middle school. Once you go to high school, I don't even know how high school work yet because I'm just about to go into high school, but I know that your grades are not to be played with from now on, because this is when you start getting your GPA and stuff, and you start getting your stuff to go to college and stuff, see your rank and stuff. So you don't want to be slacking on grades in 8th grade. You want to actually start getting good grades so you can continue in high school. So yeah. Okay, so the next one is to take good notes and study them later. So basically, I'll give you an example. In my algebra class, I took algebra 1 in 8th grade, and it was so much, it was so challenging. But if you take good notes and you could go study them later at home, you'll probably understand it. But what I did also, I have friends that was in algebra 1 too. So we just all studied together. We looked at our notes together. So if you guys want to do that too, that's a good thing to have a study group kind of. It don't even have to be for an hour and stuff. Just if you're in a class, you're oh, what'd you get on this? What'd you get on this? Try to solve it together, and yeah. Okay, my last point for academic is to ask for help. If you need help with your work, just ask the teacher for help at this point, because if you don't understand your work, that's a problem, especially when the tests come around. I know I'm kind of shy and stuff, so I don't really ask for help, but you need to ask for help. I will ask for help sometimes, but it wouldn't be all the time. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, what I was saying is that to ask for help, even if it's the smallest thing, you just want to make sure you understand it before that test or quiz come around, so you don't be confused and stuff. Don't ever be shy to ask for help. It's 2025, nobody even care no more. They're not going to call you dumb, they're not going to call you stupid. It's actually better to ask for help than to be stupid and get a bad grade on the test. Okay, also the next category is social. So my first point for social is don't feed into the drama, y'all. It's not cute to be the center of attention. That's just something you gotta put in your head. Stay away from all of that. don't even make sense at this point. Like, you're about to go into high school. Nobody needs that in their life. Um, yeah, that's basically all I gotta say. Oh yeah, also, like, people are gonna talk about you regardless. You probably talk about people too. It doesn't. Okay, next is to don't get into fights. They start adding that on like your portfolio. I think like when you start going into high school, like they will see how many times you get in trouble for that. Guys, it's not worth it. Like, if you are actually that mad to where you want to fight somebody, please like fight them outside of school or something like that. The whole school don't need to see that. I'm sorry. Like, post, no, don't even post that. But yeah, do not be fighting in school. It's not worth it at all. Like, it's not worth it for all the stuff, all the consequences you can get in the future. Okay, so next is don't be rude to underclassmen. This means like don't be rude to the 7th and 6th graders, y'all. Like, you're older than them, they're looking up to you. They think of you as like somebody that they can look up to and stuff. Set the example for them that you want like your little siblings or something to look up to. Don't just be mean to them for no reason. And you don't even have to associate with them for real because they're not in the same grade as you. So okay, also next is to make friends in your classes. So if you don't have classes with your friends from last year, try to make new friends in the classes that you do have, because if you're just in your class, like, it's probably going to be boring if you don't have friends in your classes. Literally, like, try to make new friends and don't just stick with the same old ones from last year, because you might not have them in your classes. You can still talk to them in lunch and stuff. You can still be friends with them. That's not what I'm saying, but like, make other friends. Don't just like limit yourself to your old friends, because your old friends probably going to make new friends too. So why don't you? My last one for social is do not let others influence you to do bad things. You're getting to the age where you're influenced to do lots of bad stuff like vaping, smoking, drinking, and stuff. It's not cute. Okay, also, my next topic, which is my last topic, is personal. So, my first point is to develop confidence. Speak up for yourself, try new things, and don't be afraid to stand out. Be your own person and don't follow others. You don't have to be like everybody else. You can do your own thing, rock your own style, all this other stuff. And yeah. Okay, my next point is to be smart on social media. Don't post anything you don't want your parents to see, your future boss, or your teachers to see. Okay, my next point is to start thinking about what you want to do in high school. So, my school, they basically had like the high school clubs and stuff and endorsements. They came to our school to tell us about all the clubs and stuff. I don't know if they do that in you guys' school, but if they don't, you could research like all the clubs and the endorsements in school that you might want to take, like um, even sports or classes or like anything. So like right now, I'm gonna take my endorsement is health science, and the clubs I want to do, I'm not really sure, but like I want to do ASA. If you don't know what that is, that's African Student Association. It looks really fun, so I want to do that. And then I want to do, I think it's called HOSA, but I don't really know that much about it. I just be seeing it on TikTok and stuff, and I researched it. But it's like something with health, and my endorsement is something with that. So yeah, I want to do that too. Okay, next is to have good hygiene. Like, you're getting to the age like you should not be stinking no more, respectfully. Pack you an emergency pouch with deodorant, perfume, wipes, anything you need to just not be stinking during the day. Like, especially if you're going to do sports. Make sure you pack some extra deodorant, some perfume. Make sure you smell good during the day. Don't let people like start smelling you, then they start talking about you and all that stuff. You do not want to be talked about for being smelly. I kind of already said this, but like my next one is be your own person and don't try to fit in. I already said it kind of. Don't change yourself for others. You don't have to be who everybody else wants you to be. You can be your own person. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing. You don't have to have a boyfriend like everybody else. And yeah. Okay, so my last point is to have fun. 8th grade is so fun if you let it be like, go to football games, go to different sports games, basketball games, and just, yeah. We even have like graduation trips at the end of the year. It is so fun. Like, I don't know if y'all saw my YouTube video. We went to the water park. That was so fun. Go to pep rallies, go to just different stuff that they're having. Like this year, last year in middle school, you really want to enjoy it before you go to high school and everything gets hard and stuff. So yeah, have fun. Okay guys, this is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed some of the tips that I gave you. I hope you use some of them into your school year. And yeah, if anybody has any freshman tips for me, you are welcome to comment them down below in the comments, and I will be reading some of them. That's if the comments are on, because the comments on my videos never be on. But you can go to my TikTok. My TikTok is at prettygirl.t2t 5t's. And yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I post a new video. I had orientation today, actually, you guys. I forgot to tell you that. We went to the school. It was alright, but I didn't really talk to nobody because I don't know. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. And I love you guys. Peace.
High volume, high volume, high volume. Plug our hoes be looking okay.